Good morning. How are you doing? Thanks for streaming. On our little blurb, we put lots of clouds and breezy conditions, and that's exactly what I think we can expect as we head through the rest of the day today. Also tomorrow, same thing, and Saturday for that matter. That leads us right into the Easter weekend. A lot of folks are out there, they're camping and getting ready for Easter. Here's what you can expect. Now, Friday morning, Saturday morning, I think both mornings, we could have a little patchy drizzle around. High temperatures on Friday in the lower 90s, around 92 or so. It's going to be a really warm day. Saturday, there's going to be a lot of cloud cover. Matter of fact, when the clouds start, it's going to be one of those days where when the clouds start to break up a little bit, the clouds just fill right back in. High temperatures in the mid-80s, around 86 for Saturday. And really both of those days, I should have 10 to 20 mile per hour winds, and Saturday 10 to 20 as well. It's going to be a breezy day. Now, I do think thunderstorms are going to develop out west both Friday night and also Saturday night, but probably not moving into San Antonio until Sunday morning. But Sunday morning could be a little on the stormy side. I think it's a real good shot of that, about a 70% chance. Question is, will they be severe? And I'll answer that question. And by the way, I think northerly winds will kick in, and highs on Sunday only in the low 80s. So a little bit cooler for Easter, or I guess I should say not as warm for Easter. All right, 74 degrees is the current temperature outside. Low this morning, 67 degrees, definitely above average, but nowhere near the record. Can you believe we got down to 37 on this date in 1947? How would you like that? That's kind of chilly. Record high, 100 on this date, 1920. 100, what is that, about 105 years ago. All right, here's forecast for the rest of today. Mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures should top out at about 89 or so. If you've got anything planned this evening, I think weather is fantastic for it. Temperatures mainly in the lower 80s and upper 70s. Really a good evening maybe to go out to the Pearl or wherever you might want to go. It's pretty good for that, that's for sure. Okay, let's take a look at the visible satellite imagery. Real chaotic. Look, when you look, see what's happening now. You almost need a playbook to keep up with it. Underneath, can you make out, it looks almost like streaks underneath there. Those are the clouds that are kind of lower to the ground, and the ones that are a little bit more milky, those are in the mid and upper levels, about 30,000 feet, 25,000 feet, something like that. And so you see the flow out of the south and west, and I don't know if you can make it out. If you look over towards Gonzales and Cuero, notice how you've got southerly winds. One of the only reasons I'm showing you this is that is a perfect description of directional shear, and probably speed shear as well. And just a kind of refresher for severe weather, that's one of the ingredients you want, is southerly winds at the surface and then winds out of the southwest on top of that. And that's what we call directional shear. And also the winds increase with height. And that satellite imagery pretty much just shows it perfectly. Yep, you can kind of see there. So, but anyway, there's no rain out there. I'm not expecting any rain for today. But tomorrow morning and Saturday morning, we can definitely have a little bit of some drizzle around. Current reading right now, 74, where there is more sunshine. Over at Hallettsville, it's 81. Victoria, 79. Floresville, 78. And where there has been not as much sun, over around Kerrville and Bernie in the hill country, Fredericksburg 69. And it has been breezy. Winds are out of the south at about 15, but we've seen some stronger gusts up to around 25 miles per hour or so, and it will stay breezy. All right, let me answer a couple of questions. Hey, is that I'm going to go with Nana, but it could be Nana. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Let me know which one it is. I'd like to get that right. All right, David Bella says, I used to be a banker, but then I lost interest. I like that one, David. I really do. I like finance, and that was funny. Leah says, how over the weekend? Okay, how will the weather be? How severe? I think that's, how severe will it be over Lytle over the weekend? I will answer that. Let's take a look. We're about to get there. I'll step you through that, Leah. And again, thanks for streaming with us. We appreciate it. Okay, let's take a look at the upper level pattern here. All right, if I had the surface temperatures on here, it's warm across the southern portions of the country. Underneath that ridge, can you make that out? That ridge there from Texas into the deep south. Out west, boy, it is chilly in what's that? Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, and even Arizona, northern Arizona, a little on the chilly side. So that upper level trough is going to move in. Now, we've got the instability in place. Well, we've got the humidity in place. That's one thing we need. We've got directional shear. I showed you that. But what we really need is for the instability to increase and that cap to decrease. The cap is just keeping any kind of measurable precip from developing. But here's what I think is going to happen. So Friday night, thunderstorms will develop, I think, and maybe our western counties will get into that action. Some of those storms could be severe, especially like more towards Abilene, Brownwood, if you know where that is, west of Fort Worth. I think pretty big thunderstorms there. Now, Saturday, we may have a little drizzle in the morning. And there's a chance we could have a thunderstorm in the afternoon. It's just the cap is going to be really strong. But notice how that upper level system gets closer to us. It's going to help to destabilize the atmosphere, and thunderstorms will develop Saturday night and into Sunday morning. They'll start out west and then move towards Bexar County by Sunday morning. Now, the closer we get to morning, the better likelihood that these storms will not be as strong or severe because temperatures will not be as warm, and that will limit the instability. That system kicks through Sunday afternoon. I think we'll see some sunshine into Monday, but then we're going to have a west-southwest flow, and there'll be some embedded disturbances like that one right there. Can you make that out? Coming out of northern Mexico and into South Texas Tuesday and into Wednesday. We could have some additional strong thunderstorms, and also on Thursday as well. It's kind of a long way out, but I think some of the storms, they could be really strong. Okay, so let's answer Leah's question here. Will there be severe storms in Lytle? Okay, first of all, high temperatures today in the upper 80s. Tomorrow, cloudy skies, low temperatures in the upper 60s. And then Friday, high temperatures in the low 90s. It'll be a breezy day Friday, but still no rainfall. Out west, let's take a look out west. Thunderstorms will develop in around Valverde County, Edwards County, and also into like around Lakey, western portions of Kerr County, and maybe even Gillespie County. There's a very slight risk that some of those storms could be severe. But we'll be watching it closely. That's Friday night into early Saturday morning. I don't think any of that activity will work into Bexar County. Then Saturday morning, some drizzle. Saturday, we'll see some sunshine, but as soon as we do, I think clouds will come back in. And Saturday afternoon, notice how it's just green. There's no yellows, no reds. I think the cap is going to hold. Now, if the cap if these storms are able to bust through there, then these thunderstorms would likely be severe Saturday afternoon. I just don't think that's going to happen. I think cap is probably going to hold because we won't have enough convergence along to promote thunderstorms, but maybe a shower Saturday afternoon. It's definitely going to be cloudy, and it's going to be breezy Saturday afternoon. Okay, so thunderstorms actually develop along the frontal boundary out to the west. That'll be Saturday night and into early Sunday morning. Here we go. And notice how they tend to weaken as they move down to the south and east closer to sunrise. And Lytle, according to this computer model, it runs out just before it gets to Lytle. But I would say, I mean, Sunday morning early, the way this usually works is, like I said, once we get closer to sunrise, these storms are just not as strong, not as vigorous. I can't rule out a severe thunderstorm Sunday morning. I just think, especially from Lytle, Castroville southward, the chances are real slim. So I wouldn't really worry about it. It's possible, but I wouldn't worry about it. But let's say from Bexar County and then northward from there, right into sunrise Sunday, there's a chance for a thunderstorm, and some of those could be strong to severe. Wouldn't you know it? Just in time for sunrise Sunday, if you're going out to one of the sunrise services, looks like it could be rather wet. All right, this is the severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, and this is for Saturday night. Notice the yellow. In the yellow section, you've got a much better chance, even though it's a slight risk, a much better chance of severe storms there. And then Bexar County and Lytle is in the green section, which is a marginal risk or a very slight risk for severe storms. And then they just totally plays out. So we're right on the edge there for Sunday morning. This goes, even though it says Saturday, this goes to 12Z Sunday morning, 7 a.m. Sunday morning, and so that's the way it looks. So anyway, that's the rundown. That's the way I see it. We'll get to the pollen count here in just a second. Let me answer a few more questions. I'm able to go a little longer today. Let's see, Diane, hello. Uh-oh. Oh. I just lost power. Sorry about that, my phone. Sorry about that, Diane. All I got to was hello. Well, hello to you, and there was some others there, and I knew I was pushing it. Apologize for that. My phone went dead. Oh my goodness. When I started this, I looked at it. I was like, oh no, we may not make it. But okay, oak is 2,900 and heavy. Mold is 310 and light. Here's your 7-day forecast. Getting right to it. Oh, I think I'm going to have some relief here, I believe. Let me get to the 7-day, and I think I may answer these questions. Yes. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. Okay, we're back to Diane. See, we're very resourceful here at KENS 5. There's always another way to do things. All right. Hello. We missed you. You have a blessed day as well. Paula, just a note to tell you that I enjoyed watching. Well, thank you, Paula. We enjoy you watching KENS 5. And you know what? I've got my digital guy that's head of digital over here, Greg. He'd like for you to watch KENS 5 Plus as well. And so would I. Thank you. Let's see, Diane. Blessings for a great weekend. Yes, I hope you have a great weekend as well. And, oh, thank God. Yeah, rain. We need rain. But you know what? You know how it works, Leah? This time of the year, when you have rain, chances are there's severe that goes along with it. But I think the timing, if you don't want severe, I think the timing is going to be on our side late Saturday night into early Sunday morning. And, Jose, hey. How are you? Is that Josie? Maybe that's Josie. Josie, hi. How are you? Hopefully you're doing great. Okay, the 14-day, I think I pretty much gave the rundown. Saturday, we'll have a chance for some showers, lots of clouds. I'm going to give it about a 50-50 shot that those thunderstorms work in Saturday night into Sunday. And I'm going to bump Sunday morning, let's say 4 a.m. to about 8 a.m. I'm going to bump that to about a 70% chance. I think rain is going to move in. It's just the severe chances really come down. So maybe we'll pick up a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch. We need that, and that would be good for us. Cold front moves through. High on Sunday, only 82 with a northerly wind. And then on Monday, high 88. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Those are the days we're going to have to watch. I think some of these disturbances may come in the afternoon, and those are the days we'll have to watch for a possibility of severe storms. Again, that would be midweek, and then as we head into the 26th and 27th, we'll be looking at highs in the mid to upper 80s, slight chance for rain, and that's into the 28th and also into the 29th. Okay, wow, we went probably 10 minutes, maybe longer on this one today. So we appreciate you streaming, and make sure to watch noon, 4, 5, 6, and 10. And today is Thursday, so I will be around tomorrow, Friday morning, bright and early, and then we'll do it again. We really appreciate it. Have a great day. Enjoy it, and secure the hat a little bit, because it is definitely breezy. All right, we'll see you later.